And the whole point of that concept is, growing up, I was taught that I need to be like Christ, I need to be like Jesus in order to be to heaven, and I need to live a Christ-like life. So I took a literal, look at that, and I said, if I was to look at my life like Christ and I was to add the realities that come on top of these things, outside of being like Christ, outside of being humble, outside of being forgiving, outside of being blessed, outside of being, peaceful, helping other people, outside of all those things, outside of being obedient, listening to God, outside of all those things, with the realities of this industry, and all these mistakes that we make, and all these girls, and these alcohols, and these offers of drugs, and all these things that we live in, and all these things that we even fall into on top of that. What would I put on there? You know what I mean? I'd even go as far as saying that picture would have been worse if I put everything there. You know what I mean? Because then there'd be a bottle, there'd be a J there, there'd be a whole bunch of things, and it would have been worse. You know what I mean? But that's literally the thinking behind it. It was like, if we took an image that we've all come to know as Jesus Christ, and we needed to paint an image of Jesus Christ, like you as reason going on your path, wanting to be like Jesus Christ, what would we see? And so that where it started, and we put it up, and we thought it was just going to be a bunch of, Speedster's going to call me, Miss Cosmo's going to call me, maybe Hype Magazine might give me a cover again or something, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, Chief. And it kind of blew up. It blew up because it went from, here's an artist who's got this work coming out, and we really are interested to hear what he wants to say, to, what do you think?
Yeah.
How does this look to you? We're looking at an image of Jesus Christ with two booties on him. How does this make you feel? Do you think this is a publicity stunt? It was, you know what I mean? Next thing I was on 702. Next thing I was on Chakaranda FM. Next thing I was on ANN 7 with a whole panel discussion. It was just like, what?
And all the hip hop guys said, yo.
And all the hip hop guys were, Kid and the teams were the only ones that were like, yeah. AKA was like, yeah, my Jesus would have had clean clothes. You know what I mean? He was on that stage, you know what I mean? But everybody was just like, oh, just the guy, okay, there you go.
Yeah.